Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. Today we're going to do the update for Pan That Huge palette, but before we get into that, let's address something else. I am getting married. I have told you, I think a couple of times in other videos, and I'm so excited, but the wedding is pretty soon. It's in about 2 months. So I have a lot to prepare for, and I'm also going to have to move. It's like 3 hours away, and so something's got to give. I feel like I'm pretty much overwhelmed. I'm stressed out. I have 2 jobs still that I am well, working on. I have 2 jobs. I have a wedding to plan. I am trying to move things from my apartment, and I have this. I don't want to quit this totally, so I'm deciding to go down to 1 video a week and maybe do some other kinds of content, especially around the month when I'm getting married, because I don't want to be doing updates then. So maybe I'll pre-film some things and show you some other content, which would be fun anyway, right? A little bit of a break from all of the updates. But yeah, I just feel like I need to take it easy with these projects for a while. So I think that's what I'm going to do for maybe 4 months. So yeah, that was my announcement. And I know that a lot of people watch these videos, so I thought I'd address that here. So, Pan That Huge palette. Let's get into it. I have almost done nothing. This has been the worst month, but we do have a little bit of progress. So let me show you how this palette looked like last time. I am working on the Technic Wow Factor Remastered. As you can see, we have a lot of pans in here. It's so exciting. And my goal is to finish this palette. So this is what it looks like today. So you won't be able to see that much of a difference, but if we take a look at the last row here, there we have the tiniest baby pan. I have been working on this brown shade in my eyebrows together with this blue up here because it wasn't cool enough. Even though, this is a cool brown. It looks very cool in the pan. So I don't know why it's too warm for me. But yeah, we do have a pan, which is exciting because I've only used like 5 other shades in here. Usually I would have a goal of reaching for at least 20 shades and hit pan. We did hit pan, so that is good. But, this year I have so much going on and I'd rather finish my Pan That palette for the year because this is, an ongoing project. We finish when we finish, but I do like to see some progress at least every month. Also, one of you suggested that I would go in for this gloss. Maybe you can see a difference. Let's put up the picture here beside it and see if we actually have some progress here. It is moving around a lot, so I don't know how much I've actually used versus how much I've just pushed the product aside. I don't know. I've used it twice, so not much, but I am pre-filming a lot of videos, so whenever I see your comments, it's almost time to record the new update, But I am taking your guys' advice, absolutely. So I think this will be my focus for the next update. This one, and maybe trying to finish this little pan here because there's so little in here. Like, I could probably finish that one, and then maybe I should try to finish that one as well. Today I am wearing this on my eyelids as well as this one. So this is a white shimmer and this is kind of a champagne-y shimmer, and I have that together with another like pink shadow, or actually 2 pink shadows from Pando's Eyeshadows and my Level Up project, I think. Yes. So that is what I'm wearing today. And I'm actually very happy with this look, so I might be doing that some more during the next month. And other than that, I think we should do a little bit of Frankening today. Today I think I'm going to do a bronzer, or like a bronzer maybe, like a reddish bronzer that I can have kind of as a blush. Although this one that I Frankened a while ago, this is pretty pigmented, but it's not too like dark. It's not brown enough to use as a bronzer or a blonzer. So maybe I would do that. But anyway, I will turn you around. I will actually go to the kitchen to do this. And yeah, let's do this. I hope you enjoy. Okay, so for this, I have a genius plan. I'm going to use the shades which are the hardest for me to use otherwise, which is warm tone browns and blues, because warm tone browns are like a no-go for me in most cases. You know, it just needs to be a cool brown for me. And how do you cool a warm shade? By using blues. So that's really good because I don't really use blues that often either. And I usually go in with this one and this one in my brows even. So yeah, let's go in and maybe create a bronze shade with some warmer browns here. So let's take that one, this one. This one doesn't even look that nice, so let's use it somehow. This one is a little bit red actually, so maybe I won't have to use a red to create like a bronzer or something. Let's use this brown as well. Yeah, let's take that. Okay, so we definitely need some more. I think of all of these shades. Maybe a little bit lighter of a shade as well. Even though the lighter shades, especially the whites, are so easy to use, I wanted to use this powder especially to actually to lighten things up and to just sheer them out. Oh, this one will be hard to use otherwise, so let's use some of that. Okay, and let's just lighten it up a bit. And not only lighten up, I guess. Ooh, we have a pan. Nice. I'll count that towards the next video though. But yeah, this is to shear it out, but also to kind of, you know, make more powder so I will get more product, but it will not necessarily be that dark. So let's see if we can actually bring this together and make a nice bronze shade. Who knows? Let's see. Otherwise, I might do a nice blush or something. Okay, so what do we think about this kind of brown? It actually looks more like a blush on me. A pretty nice blush, I would say. Let's take some more pigment, I think. Or maybe I should press this down and have it as a bronzer first, and then we can mix more of the same shades, but then not bring in as much powder. So maybe we'll do that. Let's see how much we get. Whoa. Wow. I didn't mean to do that. I need a lot more powder here. And I can't do that. Okay. But maybe I've just... this wasn't good. Let's just suck up a bit of this. This was not what I had in mind. Oh, it actually... Okay, this might work. I thought I would kind of suck up all of the color as well, but it seems like I'm only getting the alcohol almost. So let's press this down and hope that it works somehow. And what I've learned by frankening things is that they always come out a lot darker than they actually are later. So I don't have to be, you know, I don't have to be worried about this being so dark. Okay, so let's go for the next shade. Let's make that one a darker one or a more pigmented one, I think. So let's go in with the same shades, but maybe more of these warmer or darker shades as well. Question is, do we want it to be a little bit shimmery perhaps? Because then we could go in with like a bronzy or coppery tone. But no, I don't think I want to. But we do want it to be a little bit maybe cooler. So let's go in with a blue as well. Maybe a little bit of a purpley shade here. And maybe a little bit of this one. Not too much though, because that one is actually pretty easy for me to use. A little bit of black, gray. Maybe this one. This is very cool toned. Let's take some more of these warmer toned browns. I have no idea how this will turn out, but let's do this. Okay. Look at this mess. This could actually maybe be pretty good. Let's see. Let's watch this. Whoa, if we just put it all together. Yeah, that's a pretty nice shade actually. Look at that. Okay, so I think we're onto something. But we definitely need more than this, I think. So I'm just going to continue this. Take some more blue, because this is the hard part. Like, this will take me so long to actually pan. So yeah, and these grays I've almost not used at all. So let's use them this way. I actually think this is a pretty nice shade. Let's see if this was kind of the same. Ooh, it's cooler now. That's good. That's really good. So I can use that more as a contour. Okay, so let's use one of these pans here, shall we? And let's see if we can just take the tiniest bit less this time. Okay, a little bit more maybe. Okay, that's too much again. Well, you live, you learn, or you don't, but you have a fun time trying. Oh, this looks so dark. But you can see this one is already a lot lighter. Now look at that. I think this will be a better shade once it's dry, of course. I hope that it will turn out like this swatch right here. I'm sorry for the lighting, guys. I don't have the best lights in my kitchen. So there you go. So we have two new shades in here. We have this really dark brown right now, but you know, this will be a lot lighter. And then we have this one. I think this will be even lighter once it's dried up. But this almost looks like a blush, even though I haven't actually added any pinks or reds into this one. So that's interesting. But this one, I actually poured in a few like a little bit of purpley shades and stuff, and it turned out great, I think. So I hope I can use it. I think it will be easier to use it anyway, even if it would just be in my browser or something. But this is certainly a way to use blues and those warm toned browns that I'm just not that into, to be honest. So this was a great way of trying this out, and yeah, I hope you enjoyed it, even though it was a little bit rambly. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed it, and then I'll see you in the next video. Have a great evening. Bye!